1501. Welcome. I can see so many students out there. I can see a student by the name of D. Dane. And is it Lumka as well? Yeah.
Yes,
D. Dane, are you there, D. Dane?
yes, sir.
Hello, Dane. Student Dane, how are you?
I'm good, thanks, and you, sir?
I'm well. Tell me, where are you calling me from, student Dane?
From Vanderbijl Park in Gauteng, sir.
Wow, Vanderbijl Park in Gauteng. I'm in Durban, by the way. We have some lovely weather over here, but it looks like it's going to rain. How's the weather in Vanderbijl Park, student Dane?
It looks fine, sir. Also a little bit of rain, so
Okay, good to hear. I can see another student, Al Manzini. Is that Lumka?
Yes, sir. How are
Hello,
you?
Lumka. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. And yourself, sir?
I'm good to hear you. Lumka, where are you calling me from?
I'm calling from Olifantsfontein in Joburg.
Whoa, I got Joburg in the house, I got Vanderbijl Park in the house, and I even got Durban in the house. Okay, Durban, that's me. Anybody wants to unmute and say hello, how are you, quickly?
Hello, how are you, sir?
I'm well, thank you. And who am I speaking to?
You're speaking to Kateo.
Katlego, where are you calling us from,
Yes,
Katlego?
all the way from Kuruma, Northern Cape.
Whoa, we've got Northern Cape in the house. Oh my man, Northern Cape, Vanderbijl Park, Olifantsfontein. Don't forget Durban. I'm great. Good to hear you and good to see you. And well, I can't see you as well, but don't forget at the end of it all, we generally take a class photo. So ladies, I'm warning you now, if you want to go put your lipstick on, put your makeup on and all of that, you can do it quickly while we are busy with our lecture, right? Okay, now let me give you some house rules in terms of how I work. Let me introduce you. I think you know who I am. Student Dane, do you know who I am? No.
yes, I've seen the YouTube video, sir.
Wow, so you already know who I am. So I'm happy for that. Oh my, then if you've seen the YouTube videos, you don't need to see me again now, Student Dane. No, you're supposed to see me again.
Yeah, no, that's fine, sir.
Yes. All right. So this is a synchronous lesson, student Dane. So let's say, for instance, you have a particular question for me and you want to ask me a question. I can do that for you right now, right here. Okay. So do you have a question for me, student Dane?
Not at the moment, sir.
Come on, man. You had a question before we could start the recording. Ask that question again.
Oh, it was about the on the modules on the study guide. It says we must be at module 7 already.
You mean chapter 7?
Chapter 7, yes.
Okay. So student Dane, I'm sharing my screen right now. Are you able to see it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So listen, let me inform you and tell you very briefly. I know I shared the answer with you again, so and I know you like watching YouTube videos and watching it over and over. Now, I hear you. By the way, what's your first name, student Dane?
First name is Dane, sir. Surname is Martin, but when I registered the first time with UNISA, somehow it got messed up and I haven't been able to fix it, yeah.
No problem. Okay, I hear you, it's Dane. Okay, so Dane, so here we go. It says by the 10th of March, today is the 15th, you're supposed to be actually working on chapters 8 to 11. I hear you, but listen, over the years, this has been a semester course, and they kind of condensed the entire study guide or all the chapters prior to June. If you notice, 30th of June. But this is actually a year course, right? So it goes on right until September when you have your exams. And you'll even notice, ma'am hasn't changed it says 2024. It's supposed to be 2025, right? But we're not going to be critical of all of that, right? So student Dane, I found this in the official study material, right? And that's under the My Modules tab. So if you look at the modules INP1501 2025/Y, this means Introduction to Programming. 1501, 01 means it's the first year, 25 means 2025, Y it's a year course. All right, so it's the official study material was there, and it's tutorial letter 101. So all of you, tutorial letter 101 is pretty important. And the other thing that's important is the assessments, right? Now, student Dane asked me the question, when's the first assessment due?
When's the first assessment due, sir?
Oh, good question. Thank you for that question. So the first assessment is, if I look at the main site, by the way, student Dane, there's two sites. There's one that's 25-Y, There's one 25-Y-1E. 1E is my site. That's the one I'm responsible, all right? 25Y is where the lecturer and all the students will be in that, if I could call it, group. Now, if there's like 1,000 students, they generally separate them into about 300 or so. So this is where you'll find all the important announcements from the lecturer, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, is there a question? Is there a question? You can raise your hand. Student Dane, can I make you an administrator? Are you do you know how to use when I say
Yes, sir.
MS Teams? All right, let
Yes.
me look for Dane, D-A-N-E. Dane, right? I'm going to make you an organizer. How do I make that an organizer? Okay, so you can also help me to, mute a participant if they are talking or if they are disturbing us, right?
Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you. You can try that out, right? So let's go on. I know this may be a bit boring for you, but trust me, we'll get to the exciting part of it. So student Dane asked me, sir, when's the first assignment due? Right, student Dane?
Yeah, that's
Or the
correct.
first assessment, let's call it the first assessment, right? So the first assessment, if you go to the main site, it says it opens on the 13th of January, but guess what? No questions have been added as yet. So for now, let's take it that there's no assessment due. Okay, student Dane?
100%, sir.
Right. So, and then there's another assessment 2 and assessment 3. And generally there's 3 assessments over the years. And let me tell you something about programming. If you don't do assessment 1, there's no way you're going to do assessment 2 and assessment 3 and pass it. I can tell you that. Programming is like scaffolding. You got to do the first assessment, second assessment, third assessment. So you got to do the first lesson, the second lesson, third lesson, and so forth. Okay? All right, student Dane.
Yes.
So that answers your
100%.
question about it. There was a student that asked me a question before about that, something about online GDB. Oh, there's Cabello with a question. Go for Cabello.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. How are you, Cabello?
I'm well, and how yourself?
I'm excellent now that I've joined you online. Tell me, where are you calling me from, Cabello?
I'm calling from Lephalale, Limpopo.
Limpopo. Hey, we got Limpopo, Northern Cape, Vanderbilt Park, Olifantsfontein, and Durban. Go for your question, Cabello.
Sir, first year student. I just wanted to find out, in terms of our lecturers, are we going to be having lectures through this module, or are we going to be self-studying regarding navigating through the textbooks?
Okay, excellent question. Cabello, you are a UNISA student. UNISA's mode of instruction is correspondence study, right? Now, if you came to a university like, let's say I'm in Durban, University of KwaZulu-Natal, or Durban University of Technology, they will be having full-time lectures and students have to be in person in the lecture venue. This is correspondence. In fact, I'm not even supposed to be having online assessments, online lectures. I just do it to assist me as an e-tutor because it makes my life so easy in terms of I can answer all your questions on a Saturday afternoon. I've got about 60 odd students out here, and it makes life easy where if there's a problem, I can have a quick online session like what happened yesterday with Eric. We spent 5 minutes. I explained to him how to do code blocks installation, and it was sorted out, right? So Cabello, that's my rationale for having this online session. It's not compulsory, or I like this big word, mandatory. If you want to attend, you attend. If you don't want to attend, it's up to you, right? You are a university student. High school, you'll have to go to school every day. You'll have to mark a register, all that goes with it. Not in this case. All right, Cabello, does it answer your question?
It definitely does. Thank you.
Okay, but if you want to have online lessons and you want to see my past lessons, I record it all. I post it on YouTube. Okay, Cabello?
What's the YouTube handle?
Oh, okay, I'll give it. Let me go and share that. Thank you, Cabello, for that. So you go to YouTube, and Cabello, what's my name, Cabello?
I'm trying to not butcher it. Prinavin Govender.
Okay, you're my student. You're supposed to be telling me I'm sir. Joke,
Most
joke, joke.
definitely. Apologies.
Okay, joke. No, joke. What's my surname, Cabello?
Governor.
Goven. So you go to YouTube, you search for Prinavin Governor, and there's Prinavin Governor, and there's my students there, my students that have graduated, right? There's a picture of them, and I got, so you got to look for your course. Your course is C++, and I have all my lectures over the years. I've got oh boy, 150 videos. That's quite a lot, right? Of programming and computer literacy, computer studies, all that goes with it. Okay. All right, Cabello. Cabello, you cool with that, Cabello?
Yes, sir. I'm okay. Thank you so
All
much.
right, great. Good to know. Good to know. Right, Cabello. So let's go on with that. I'm glad, right? I can see that. I've actually got two computers running in the background here. I can see, so I can see what you're doing. All right, Cabello. Now the next question. There's a student by the name of EL, initials EL. Go for EL. EL, go for student EL.
Good day, Chief.
Good day to you. Hello, who am I speaking to?
You are speaking to your friend Eric.
Eric. Hello, Eric. Oh, Eric, you gotta put your camera on, Eric, and I hope you're not in the car.
No, I'm not in the car today. I took a day off.
Oh, good. You took a day off to join me in the MS Teams meeting, Eric.
Yes, I did.
Excellent. I like that, Eric. Okay, Eric, did you manage to install code blocks?
Yes, I'm sharing my screen with you now. Can you see it?
I can see a little bit of your screen. Yes, great, Eric. In fact, I'm going to share your whole screen, Eric. Please share your screen. Or are you allowed to? Okay,
Yeah.
Eric, I'm going to make you my code blocks deputy, my code blocks official installer. All right. So class, anyone has issues with installing code blocks, you contact Eric, because yesterday Eric wanted to meet me or he contacted me. I did a quick online session and I was able to sort it out with him. Right. So well done, Eric. I'm so happy. I think Eric deserves a clap.
But Chief, listen, I did download it, but now look, let me open it and show you.
Yeah. Okay. Go for it.
Okay, get that.
Eric, I lost your camera.
Oh. Okay, just a moment.
Eric, if this was a live radio or live TV broadcast, we can't have just a moment and can't have silence. Oh, there we go, Eric. Eric, are you like recording it from your your cell phone or something like that? Are you showing it to us?
Yes, I'm showing from my cell phone.
Okay, Eric, you can log into MS Teams from your laptop as well. You know that, huh?
Yes, I know.
Okay, next time it'll be nice if you do it like that so that you can share what's on your screen. Because right now I'm wearing glasses and I got to squint to see what's out there, right? But I'm so happy you've done it. Well done, Eric.
But I'm starting to run it now.
Okay,
Yes.
all right. So
Yes.
Eric, in order to run it, you will have to create a project, right? So that's a good point. Let me do that for you, right? So Eric has done this yesterday. So let me go to code blocks now, right, Eric? All right. So let me show you what's the next step from there, Eric. Eric, are you with me, Eric?
I'm still with you, yes.
All right. So I'm going to run code blocks, and this goes for everybody as well, right? So I assume you have installed code blocks like Eric has done. So Eric has installed code blocks. Right, so Eric, I'm opening up my code blocks. Eric, can you see it says open source 17.12?
Yes, I can see.
Right, great. Now there is a version 20.3, and there were some students that had an old version, but as long as it opens up, as long as it runs, I'm happy with that. Eric, this is what you should see on screen, Eric, and for the rest of the students as well. Student Dane, you still with us?
Yes, I'm still here.
Great. Can you see code blocks opening up on my screen there?
Yes, sir.
Right, great. So student Dane, have you installed code blocks?
Yes, I have.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna get a bit bored over here, right? Just excuse me, okay? And
No
and
problem.
I've got 300 students over here, and I've got to teach them all, right? So I'm talking to Eric now. Eric, you will click on create a new project. Okay, Eric?
Yes, sir.
Then you
Go
click on console application. We are teaching you using the console application, right? For now, just think of the console application as a black and white screen, right? So you double click on console application, right, Eric?
Yes.
Then it
Then this
says,
close.
right. Now look how easy it is for me to be a teacher. All I gotta do is read what's on the screen. Welcome to the new console application, da 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 da. And I'm just gonna say next. Eric, you tell me, Eric, which program are you gonna use? C or C++?
C++.
Of course you are. Well done. Now it says, give me a title, right, Eric? You got to give it a nice name. Okay, Eric?
Yes, sir.
Let's give it a nice name. What do you think about that name, Eric?
Eric Code Blocks 1.
Yeah, Eric, is that a nice name, Eric?
It's a nice name.
Okay, right. Then I say next, and it says leave everything as is, okay? Just say finish. Once you finish with that, you go to the plus sign on the extreme left-hand side, and you say double click on main, okay?
Yeah,
By the
no,
way,
mine shows
by-
something funny. Yeah. So excuse me for
yeah, sure. Go ahead. The whole purpose of this lesson is so that we have a two-way talk conversation that takes place. So disturb me all you want.
Okay. Yeah, mostly we pressed finish, ne? And then it shows this screen that I'm seeing in front of me. But look at mine.
Hey, it's tough to see your screen, huh?
Yo.
Eric, you want to log in from your laptop, Eric? Then you can
Okay, let me-
share your screen, or just tell me what's on your screen, Eric. Eric, tell me what's
It
on your
just says
screen.
it just says open file list. Yeah, says file. Then on top there is file, edit, view, search, project, build, debug, button.
Correct. Eric, you're right. Okay, Eric, listen to what I'm going to say to you, right, Eric? You
Yes.
click on the word file, top left-hand side. Yeah, click on file.
File.
Eric,
Yes, I'm listening.
right, you click on file. Then you click on new. Eric, you with me?
Yes. Then I click on project.
Then you go correct. You click on project.
Project. Then console application.
Correct.
Yes. Then I press. It says welcome to the new console.
Correct.
Then
Yes.
next.
Yes.
Then I choose the language C++. Then next.
Correct.
Then
Right. Stop. Right. Eric, I want you to tell me what does it says project title. Give it a nice project title, right?
Can you come again, please?
Give it a nice project title, right? I'm calling it Dane, okay?
Okay.
Now, below the word Dane, right? It says folder to create the project title in. What does yours say, Eric?
It says folder to create a project in. Then it shows the part C, user, my name, desktop.
Right.
Then I show desktop so it can be on the desktop.
Okay, that's fine, right? Okay, or you can put it in your documents folder, right? Click on next. Right, stop there now, right? Eric, read to me what's your compiler.
My compiler is a Intel C//C++ compiler.
Right, now your compiler must state like what I have, GNU GCC compiler.
Okay. GNU GCC.
Right, if you click on the down arrow, it'll give you a list of compilers.
GNU GCC compiler.
Yes.
I click on it.
Did you select that?
Yes, I did.
Excellent. Now, at the bottom of there, it says finish. Click on finish.
Finish.
Right.
Can't find the compiler executable in your figure search.
Right. Okay, so Eric, the problem is your compiler. So this is what I would suggest you do, Eric. You uninstall code blocks completely.
Okay.
All right. Do you know how to uninstall, Eric?
Yes, sir.
Right. You go to your programs, and this goes for everybody else, right? You go to programs, you say add, remove programs. If there's an issue, it's easier to uninstall and reinstall. Okay, Eric?
Yes.
So you go and look for C++, code blocks over there. Now, I'm not going to remove mine because I want it, I don't want to remove it. And then you install it and you follow yesterday's video lecture again. Now, Eric, may I ask you a question? Which way did you do it? Did you do it using my code block 17.12 or did you do it using the open source software from UNISA?
I used the one that you showed me. It's 17.12.
Okay, okay. Then I'm amazed that you have got an error like this. Normally, it just works on just like that.
Okay, now I'm getting this now. It says this message says file association code blocks is currently not the default application. Blah, 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 blah. Then it asks you can always change association from then it says no, leave everything as it is.
Leave
The second
everything
one
as
says,
is. Leave everything as is. That's a good sign. Eric, it's a bit difficult to see it from screen. Would you mind if you log off and log back on, and I'll answer 2 other questions and I'll come back to you
okay, I should log in on my laptop.
on your laptop, right? On MS Teams
Alright.
as well, right? Eric, then you can share your screen. And that goes for everybody else as well, okay? All right?
Alright.
Okay, great. Good to hear. Now, while I'm here, while I'm in code blocks, student Dane, I'm sure you did the first program.
Yes, sir.
Hello, my name is Dane, right? So a quick review of what's happening out here. What's happening out here is the program in line number 1. Let me just quickly go through each line. Now, this is important in programming as well, students. When you see lines of code, it's important to note what goes on behind the scenes. So where it says include IO stream, just think of it like, listen, if I don't have that line, something's not going to work, all right? Using namespace, if I don't have namespace, then something's going to be problematic, right? And if you want to find out what's problematic, all you got to do is run the program without that line in there. Okay, Dane? So, Dane, are you happy that this program works? I'm happy with that it works.
Yes, sir.
But now to make life even easier to find out why it's not working or why will it work is I remove a line of code. So if I had to remove using namespace and I see what happens, then I'm going to figure out, hey, I need to have that line in there, right? Right now it's just giving me the same thing. Let's go and build. Target is up to date. Let's just close everything. I'm going to close my file, close the project. Let's compile this. And now I'm going to run it. Hello, my name is Dane. How's that, Dane? Is that cool?
Yes, sir. That's good.
Right, my name is not Dane though, right? My name is Prinavin, right? I'm your teacher, right? Hello, my name is Prinavin, right? Let me go and run it now with Prinavin in there, okay? Hello, my name is Prinavin. What's your name? Dane. Hello, Dane.
Yes, sir.
Right, okay. So if you want to find out, like students want to know, what does this namespace do? If I take out this namespace, Dane, and if I try and build it now, it's going to give me an error. Okay, Dane?
Yes, sir.
Do you know what this error is, Dane? You said you did this program before.
So I think it's not recognizing C out because the C out's part of the IO stream header file.
Yeah, well, it's actually if I didn't have that IO stream, it'll still go, but it needs this thing called using namespace. And if I put std there, and hey, if I compile it, and it's gonna run, okay? All right. So it's that C out belong to that namespace, whatever it is. Okay, Dane?
Okay, sir.
Right now, you would have realized something by now about programming. It's very, very kind of funny and finicky. It wants the word std. It wants namespace. And if you don't have it, it's going to generate an error. So what happens in the background is it's compiling the program, it's looking for it, and it says, hey, if I don't have that namespace in there, I'm going to generate an error. Okay, right. I'm going to pause now. I can see there's about 4 hands raised. Toba, Sydney, go for your question. Toba, Sydney.
Good afternoon, sir. How are you?
Well, thank you. Now that you joined me and you've greeted me, how can I help you, Toba?
I just want to find out, man, are we going to attend the meeting, the online session every Saturday?
Would you like me to have it every Saturday, Toba?
Please.
Okay. Your wish is my command. If you want me every Saturday, you can have me every Saturday. If you want me every other day, I could do that as well, right, Toba? Unfortunately, I also have a family, wife, kids, dogs, and I also work full time. This is my part-time hobby, right, that I have. So, unlike yesterday, I spoke to Eric because,
Yeah,
well, I was happy to meet Eric, right? So,
Yes.
Toba, that's how I generally work. I noticed this to be most effective in that if I have it once a month or once in 3 weeks, then you forget about me, I forget about you, Toba. All right.
Okay.
So consistency is key to anything in life. You get it? I'll teach you about life philosophy at no extra cost. If you want to do anything, you got to do it daily, something of that sort, right? You can't say, hey, I'm going to exercise today, 100 push-ups or 100 laps around, or not 100 laps. I can barely do 1 lap around Greyville Racecourse. And then you leave it for about 10 days and you come back, you're going to forget everything. Okay, Toba? So with programming, you have to be consistent. You have to do it every day. Toba, are you on the WhatsApp group, Toba?
Yes, I'm on WhatsApp.
Right. Have you noticed, Toba, today I greeted you, see out, good morning, and I said hello, and a little discussion took place about see out.
Yes, I saw that WhatsApp.
You saw that, right? Now, so
Yes.
Toba, I know you may think I'm having a sense of humor, which I do have, I hope, a joke and all of that. But I was teaching you, and I'm trying to get it to you to understand that, let's say, for instance, I only met you or spoke to you again in a month's time. You would have forgotten everything I mentioned to you about see out, okay? Or namespace standard or whatever. You have to be consistent. Unfortunately, Toba, this is not a face-to-face situation, right? I'm not, yeah, this is not a full-time university. My role is an e-tutor, right? I'm an e-tutor. And you're supposed to be working on your own, Toba. You can't become dependent on me as well. All right, Toba?
Okay.
So there may be times that I may not have it on a Saturday. I mean, life happens. But I generally try to keep it consistent every Saturday. Last year, it used to be every Saturday at 12 o'clock, right? So I had like about, oh, goodness gracious, I don't know how many lessons. I must have had about 40 or 50 lessons. And I don't record everything. Okay, I'm just doing this because one of the students, Mullen, couldn't attend. All right.
Okay.
Okay, Toba. And also, you need to become independent and work with other students as well. Make friends. You've got Dane over there. You've got Eric over there. You've got Lumka as well, right? Okay, I hope that
Yes.
answered your question, Toba.
100% you did.
Okay, excellent, Toba. Let me go to Andiswa. Andiswa? Go for Andiswa. Andiswa, where are you? Andiswa, okay, we lost Andiswa. Andiswa, lower your hand. Dane, you can lower Andiswa's hand if you want, if you can, or Toba's hand. Next question, next student. S. Nsabande.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening. Hey, no, man, what's not good evening? It's still in the afternoon. The sun is still bright over here. Are you in another time zone or what?
Okay, good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm not sure if you gonna send the video because I got in late, very late because of my
Of course, I will send the video and I'll post the video to YouTube, okay?
Okay, please.
Right, and make sure that you like the video, okay?
Will do.
All right?
Thank
Okay?
you.
Right, I'm trying to compete with Beyonce over here. Eric, I can see you. Your camera came on. Did you sort out your laptop? Are you able to see it out there, Eric? Eric. Okay. Okay, we lost Eric there. Right, let's go for Puti Lishen.
Hi, sir.
Hi, hello, who am I speaking to?
You're speaking to Putilishan, sir.
Hello, Puti Lishen, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm excellent now that you are online. Go for your question.
I want to share my screen. I want to show you.
Please share it. Of
I'm
course, I'm
trying
ready to share it. Go for share your screen. Go.
When I'm trying to run the program, there is something about debug.
Go for it. Go for Lishen. Puti Lishen. Share your screen.
Okay, let me run the.
Eric, I hope you're paying attention. This is how Puti Lishen is sharing her screen.
Let me check.
I can't check it.
Yeah, I'm opening it. There's
well,
something about debug or something. I
right.
don't
Let
know.
me explain to you what is debug, right? So if you recall, I was working with student Dane just now, right?
Yes.
And I was talking about using that namespace STD and I took it out. And then Dane told me that there was an error. Dane, can you come in there and tell me what was the error, Dane? I forgot it.
It was that ST using namespace wasn't there, so it didn't recognize the cout. So.
Okay, so we can call it an error or we can call it had a bug in there, okay? So,
Yes.
right, so student, that was a bug. Now, by us correcting that error, we actually remove the bug from there. Okay, that's what debugging is all about.
Okay, so what? Most of the times when I'm trying to run it, is going to show the debug. So how do I remove the bug?
Right, now how you remove the bug is by correcting the errors. Let me see your screen, Puti Lishen. You're not sharing your screen there.
Yeah, I'm sharing right now.
Yeah, we're waiting. Dane, can you see it, Dane? Eric, can you see it?
No, not yet.
Can you see it?
No.
I think it's just taking a while.
You're having load shedding over there.
I can see it now.
Ah,
So I
great,
think
great.
You see it?
I can see it. Okay. Eric, pay attention to what she has to say, Eric. Go for, let me see your program. Right, can you see it? No, don't create. Listen to me, right? Can you see at the bottom of your screen over there, it says recent files.
Yes.
Right, I want you to click on the recent file over there that says hello world.
Yes.
Click on it.
Yes, I did. I click on it.
Okay, now let's wait a little while. By the way, where are you calling me from, Puti Lishen? See you in Polokwane. That's why it's taking so long, but I'm in Durban.
Yes.
Right. Now, Dane, are you looking at this program, Dane?
Yes, sir.
Right, Dane, I can see something missing over there, Dane. Can you see something missing?
No, I can't see it, sir.
You can't see it, okay? Go, student Puti Lishen, do me a favor and build this program. Build and debug this program.
Build and run.
Okay, build and run. Sorry, that's what I meant. Yeah, I was just checking if you're paying attention.
Yeah, she's missing the return 0 statement.
Who's that? Is that Nema Vandi? No, is that Eric?
No, it's Tulani.
Tulani. Oh, hey, Tulani, you're too sharp, Tulani.
This is what it's showing, sir.
Yeah, Tulani, answer the question, Tulani.
Yes, I was saying she's missing something right at the bottom after the hello world. There has to be a return 0 statement there.
Oh, okay. Puti, you heard to what the student told you to do.
There has to be a return 0 after what?
After the hello world program.
Oh, before the curly bracket.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Who was the student that found the answer there? What's the name of the student? Is it Tulani?
So the name is Tulan, sir. Name is Tulan.
Hey, Tulani, you too clever now. Tulani, you're gonna take over my job now, man. You don't need me anymore. You know the answer.
Not at all. I'm still learning as well. So yeah.
No. Puti, make sure you know friends with Tulani over here, right? He knows what he's talking about.
Okay, sir.
Right.
Are you on the group, Lani?
Yes, I'm
On the
also on the
WhatsApp
group.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Puti, you mind if I share my screen now, Puti?
No, you can share it, sir.
Yeah, because just now you're gonna take over my job and all now. You don't need me now, right? Okay. Right now. Now let me see what Puti is done now, right? Puti tried to do the first program, right? Now, Puti, you stop sharing the Puti. I'm taking over.
Okay.
Right. So Puti, I want you to go and look at your study guide, Puti. All right. Now there's my study guide now, right? You wanted to do Hello World. Now, Puti, I'm opening up the first program, right? Puti, Hello World. Puti, you got to read this every single line. You can't miss a page. You can't miss a line, right, Puti? And this goes for everybody else that's doing programming, right? Can you see Tulani was absolutely correct. It said you forgot to put the word return 0, right? If you don't type it as is, Puti, is it Puti up? Puti, you still there?
Yes, I'm still here, sir.
Right. See, I'm going to teach you something that no other lecturer will allow you to do. I'm going to allow you to copy in my class. Right? So I'm going to tell you to copy this. Right? You're going to copy that. Can you see that word over there? I'm copying it.
Yes.
Right? I copied that. And in fact, let me go back to my code blocks. I'm going to stop sharing it there. Share over here. Let me share my screen there. So, Tulani, just tell me, what was that word that I'm supposed to have over there? Return 0.
Return 0.
Yeah. See, now if I don't have that return 0, Puti, then it's going to give me an error. It's going to give me an error. Right? If I don't have that out there, it's going to give me an error. If I try and build it, it's going to be an error. Right? Because programming is very, very fussy. Right?
Okay.
It's
Yes.
very, very finicky. I think it must be a female, right? But be that as it may, if you don't have the semicolon, Puti, it's going to give you an error. But let me tell you, it's also male because it'll tell you where the error is, right? It's not like how the females, we must mind read what's going on with you all, right?
Yes.
If you read at the bottom of the screen, Puti, it tells you over there, it says line 7, expected. Yeah, right? But things like return 0, you're supposed to take for granted, right? Okay. Tulani, am I right, Tulani?
Yes, you are right, sir.
Thank you, Tulani. There, Tulani agrees with me, right, Puchi? Right.
Yes.
Let's go for the next question. Dane, you're supposed to tell me there's another question coming up, Dane, or there's a question in the chat.
Yeah, there's 2 answers.
Come on, Dane, tell me, sir. Tell me what about the question in the chat, Dane?
Oh. Let me get there now. There's a lot of them, sir.
Ooh, right. Let's go for some questions, right? So there's a question at the top there. It says, Saturday sounds fun. Used to struggle a lot with, okay. C#. Hey, no, we're not talking C#. We're talking C++. I don't know what C# is. Sir, I have questions. Siabonga. Hey, we all have questions, you know. I want to know when is load shedding going to stop and all. Oh, you mean questions about C++. See, Siabonga, you got to be very specific about your questions, right? Bradley, C out. Bradley wrote something quite nicely, right? Now, and if you notice, return 0, right? Now, I'm gonna compile my program over here, and I want you to get used to the way C++ code blocks is being written. So if I have C out over there, Bradley, Leo, Bradley, can you hear me? Bradley?
Yes, I can hear you. Right.
Hello, Bradley, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Right, good. Now, by the way, Bradley, we're all here to learn, right? Can you see the way you wrote C out? It's a capital letter C with a small O-U-T.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Yeah, right. Now let me tell you about Bradley, did I lose you, Bradley?
Yeah, I'm still at work, so my line is kind of like breaking. So you
Okay,
can
okay.
just.
Shh, 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 shh. Don't say you at work. Just say you know, lunch break or something. Right, Bradley, listen to this now, Bradley. If you write capital letter C, it
Yeah.
it thinks it's an error, right? It
Okay.
can't run it because it's very, very sensitive, right? It picks it up, right? But if you put the small c, can you see it changes to a green? It makes it nice and green. Okay, okay, Bradley.
Okay.
So
Yeah, now it's.
yeah, right. So that when you went and I saw this on the WhatsApp group as well, and I made a joke about it being sensitive. C++ likes it a particular way. Even if I spell it wrong too, right? If I spell it wrong, COURT, that's called a syntax error. Okay. All right. Now, to answer Bradley's question, how do you save a project and run it later? You click on File, Bradley, and you click on Save. Okay, Bradley? Bradley,
Click where I save.
save, file, and save. Right? Save your file. Right? Okay.
Oh, you just save your file. That's it.
Yes, yes, yes. Now, if
Then
you watch the beginning of the video, Bradley, where I spoke about, you know, giving it a name. We gave it a name like Eric, and we gave it a name like Dane. That ensures that you are able to store it again. All right? Or retrieve it again. Okay.
Yeah, no, makes sense. Makes sense.
Excellent. Morena, are you there, Morena? Morena.
There's a question from TDDC.
Go for TDDC. Go for the question. I'm listening. Yes. Question. Okay.
Hello,
Dane.
hello, how are you?
Hello. I'm excellent. How are you?
Fine, and you?
I'm excellent. Go for your question.
Yes, you're speaking to Chilzi from Johannesburg, Protect. I'm still struggling to install a code block. I don't know, maybe you will be able to assist me now or after the meeting because I'm getting lost because I didn't install the code block.
Okay. I've already done it with Eric. I did it yesterday. Did you watch the video that I created with Eric?
Yes, I tried to watch the video, but there is a problem on my laptop because previously I was using the phone, and then today I tried to manage to use the laptop, but I'm still struggling. And then there is an error that is coming on my screen.
Okay, right. So programming, I know my students at DUT as well, they try to use the cell phone. You can use the cell phone, but you know, I won't advise you to do it, all right? But what I'm going to show you is it Nema, how do you pronounce your name?
Nemandiwe.
Nemandiwe.
Yes.
Nemandiwe. If you don't mind staying on afterwards, I will show it to you and you can share your screen like Eric as well, all right? I don't want to you know, repeat it 3-4 times and the students will not look at my video and they won't like my video and all of that, right? Because I'm repeating it. And all right, so don't mind that. But let me give you a little hint, Nemavandi, right?
Okay.
There's something called Online GDB.
Yes.
Did you hear about that?
Yes.
You did? Did you hear about it? You did?
Yes.
Oh, where did you hear about it from? Who told you that?
From the other students.
What do you mean other students? Where did the other students hear about that?
No, people are talking, you see now.
Are they talking about me behind my back?
No. I didn't say that.
Oh, okay, right. Right now, I want you to go to the site here, right? It's called ONL. Right, let me just open up a new tab. ONLINE, Online GDB, right?
Okay.
So if you go to Online GDB, I'm going to go to that as if I'm starting all afresh. And then you go and select the language called C++. On the top right-hand side, you select C++. And guess what? Now you have an online compiler. So you don't have to worry about not having code blocks on your laptop. Okay?
Okay.
Right? So let me show you how easy it is now, right? I'm gonna type it as is using namespace std, right?
Yes.
By the way, if I have using namespace std, Dane, check this out, Dane. Dane, are you looking at Dane? Look at this.
Yes, sir.
Check it out. I don't have to have std over there, right? I can now have
Yeah.
another word over there. I can say see out conversation with you. Right? So Eric, what's your question, Eric? Hey, am I hearing things again? You can use Online GDB if you don't have code blocks on your laptop. Hey, what do you think about that? What do you think about that?
Yes, it's fine.
Is it fine? Right?
Yes.
Let me
Yes.
oh, you like this thing here, right? This, you know how you ladies beautify yourself and all of that. You know, put makeup and all of those things, right? Check here. Click on this beautify button. Beautify. Isn't that beautiful? Ah, come on, man. Isn't that beautiful?
It is.
It is. Okay, right? So now let me tell you why I wanted you to use Online GDB, okay?
Okay.
You can use Online GDB and then I can check your work online, basically, right? I can go and mark the work for this. Hey, Lumka Manzini, I heard the student before. Lumka, are you here, Lumka?
Yes, I'm still here.
Hello, Lumka. Why didn't you ask me about Online GDB?
You took someone's hand before you could ask the question.
Listen, you must just scream it out, right? Because otherwise Dane won't even disturb me, right? Okay. Lumka?
I think a lot of students are going to ask what's the login details for that, which login details we use.
Okay, thank you, Dane, for that question. I'm going to answer that question now, right? So let me go to Lumka's work. Can you see how nice it makes my life in that I can mark Lumka's work, even though you are in Olifantsfontein. Lumka, are you in Olifantsfontein?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you see, you in Olifantsfontein, I'm in Durban. All I got to do is access your work on the online classroom, and I'm able to see whether you did your work or not, right? Now,
Yes.
and why did you do that? Okay, somebody is sharing this. Shouldn't have done that. Right, I'm in control of here. I'm sharing my document, if that's okay. Right, let me go back to Lumka's work. Okay, there's it opening up there, Lumka. Can you see the circle going round and round on the top, this Lumka?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you know why? Because you're in Olifantsfontein, I'm in Durban, right? It's taking its time. All right, but don't worry, we'll get there. So this will help me to kind of mark your work online. It also enables me to see whatever you were doing and what I was doing, right? It's extra. Online GDB. You must remember I'm an e-tutor. E means extra tutor. Okay, so that's what's going on over there. By the time this thing comes up, or let me see, it must have opened up over there. Oh, there's it, Lumka. There's your work over here.
Yes, sir.
Lumka, check it out. Check on the left-hand side. Can you see it says, hello, my name is assignment by Lumka.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, right. So there's your work over there, right? So give it a clap. Lumka. Oh, there's my name above it there, Lumka. Right? Can you check my name over there? Right?
Yes.
I'm just going to tell you all now. I got a PhD in IT programming. Okay, so you got a qualified O to teach you. Okay. So well done,
Yes.
Lumka. Lumka, you are going to teach everybody how to access Online GDB. Okay, Lumka?
Okay.
Right. So you're going to show them. You're going to tell them. They're going to go to the MyUnisa website. And they're going to go to, where's my online classroom? Did I mention that? Yes, what? Oh, I didn't share that. Okay, Dane, because you asked, I'm going to share my classroom, right? Dane.
Okay, 100%.
Right, I don't want you to come to class over here and you say you never learned something new with me and all of that goes with it, right? You know your work, you're too good and all of that, right? So I'm going to invite students. Control C is to copy it. Click on OK. It'll be a nice way if I could keep in touch with students, you know. What you say about that, Dane?
Yes, I think it's a good idea, sir.
It'll be a good idea to if we had a WhatsApp group or something like that, Dane.
I'll share the link on the chat, sir.
Oh, okay, okay, good for you. But it'll be nice if we had a WhatsApp link as well. You know that, Dane? Dane?
Yes, sir.
It'll be nice if we had a WhatsApp group where I could share the link and all that, right?
But we do have one, sir.
Oh, okay, okay. Maybe then I'll share it with you, right? Right, so there's my online classroom. So if you are having issues and you want me to have a look at your work, like what Lumka did. Lumka, remember you did some work for me, Lumka?
Yes,
Number
sir.
3, right? And Bradley,
Yeah.
Bradley, you also did some work. Bradley was online over here. Bradley also did, let me see if his work, if it works as well, Bradley. Hey, check it out. Bradley is doing some work. So as the programs become more and more complicated, you'll see the value of this online GDB tool that I use, okay? All right. Okay, everybody?
Yes.
There's
All
a
right.
few hands still in the chat, so.
Go for the next question, Dane. Thank you, Dane, for telling me. What's the
I'm not
question?
sure if I'm pronouncing the right name, but Charpere, I'm not sure. It's the
Go
first
for
hand.
Yes, go for that.
Hi, sir, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Go for it.
Thank you. Sorry, I have a bit of a bad network, so hopefully I get through this. I
I can hear you perfectly fine. Don't worry. Right?
Okay.
Your network is fine. I spoke to ESCOM. They said no load shedding for today.
Thank you. I wanted to ask just 3 questions. The first one was about
You only get one, by the way. One student,
Oh.
one question. Okay.
Then I wanted to ask about the operators that are used for integers, because I noticed that the asterisk is used for multiplication, but in one of the exercises they also showed that the addition sign can also be used for multiplication. I just
Really?
wanted to know if there was a different
Oh, okay, okay.
circumstance.
You're jumping the gun over here. We're only on lesson 1, lesson 2, right? But just to answer your question, to show you that I know something about it. Yes, the asterisk sign is used for multiplication, okay? But the plus sign, that's something else. We're going to come to that later on, okay? In terms of incrementing a value, all right?
Okay.
Okay, but for now,
Thank
just
you.
go one step at a time, if you don't mind. We're biting a sandwich one bite at a time, okay? We are crawling. In fact, we're barely walking right now. First lesson, okay? You have 2 more questions. Quickly, I'll allow it. Go for it.
No, it's okay then. I don't want to go too far ahead. I'll just stick to the lesson for lesson 1 this week.
Yeah,
'cause
if
I
you don't
think-
mind. That's, you know
No,
why?
it's perfectly
I'm
fine.
teaching about 300 students over here. I got 58 online, and then it's tough being a teacher. Trust me. Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
You can always post it on the WhatsApp group, and I reply to every single post. I promise you. I don't necessarily post it on the chat, but I reply privately and I give you a quick message, right?
Thank you, sir.
So you can do that. But listen, don't go too ahead of the class, right? You also have other work to do, don't you, Chair Kapedi?
I do. I just got really stressed when I saw that it said we must be on week 7 or something.
No.
which I-
Don't stress, right?
Okay.
Okay.
So then Andy Siwa has a question as well.
Go ahead, Andiswa. Andiswa, go ahead. Dane, next one.
Eric, sir.
Eric, go for Eric.
Chief.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I'm getting there now.
Right, go for it. Go for it. Share your screen, Eric.
Okay, let me share my screen. Can you see it, sir?
No, but I can hear some weird sounds in the background there, Eric. Eric, I'm getting some echo, some hectic feedback there, Eric. Unless, of course, there's some other natural sounds. Eric, come quickly. I gotta go shopping. The wife is waiting for me. I told her, don't worry, I'm only gonna be 20 minutes. Now, how long? I'm half an hour. Hey, wait a minute. I'm 56 minutes. Oh my goodness, plus you were 10 minutes early. Quickly, Eric, I still got to sort out one student about code blocks.
And now?
Ah, well done, Eric. Right. I can already see some things over there. Tumelo, are you there, Tumelo? Tumelo. Dane.
Yes, sir.
Dane, look at line number 10. Why put hello, my name is Eric in line number 10 there, Dane?
It must be inside the curly brackets, sir.
Ah, Dane, you sharp, Dane. Eric, you heard what Dane said, Eric?
Yes, I heard him.
Right, so take out line number 10 and put it under line number 7. Eric, we're waiting, Eric. I'm gonna go shopping.
Can you come again, please?
Dane, repeat what you said, Dane.
It's just copy that last line 10 and paste it inside the curly brackets.
Yeah, where about? Which line? Dane, you got to be specific as a teacher.
Can paste line 11 in line 8.
In line
Tulani.
80.
Tulani, are you there, Tulani?
I'm still here.
Yeah, come on, Tulani. You could have picked up this thing here, Tulani.
Yes, I have. I saw that. So
Then why are you keeping quiet and you don't want to share your knowledge?
Dan already responded to it, so I thought maybe Eric he could identify the error.
Hey, come on. Dan is responsible for telling me who asked the questions. You must find out the errors over there, Tulani.
All right.
Just remember, sharing is caring and caring is sharing.
Most definitely.
Right, come on. Quickly do that for me.
So while Eric's busy, there's also a question from Edward.
What did Edward say?
Afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Edward.
I was wondering, instead of using the namespace header, can't we use the standard then scope operation in front of the console output?
Oh, you asking me a very complicated question now, right? Don't complicate things over here. Eric is trying to just sort his program out. Let's just use namespace. Okay, Eric, Edward? Okay, Edward? You don't mind, we'll use namespace, okay?
We use namespace.
Yeah, just use namespace. For now, just think it as if I know everything. I'm the boss and I'm telling you what to do, right?
Not like that.
Okay, or Tulani, what you say? Can we use namespace all the time, Tulani?
For now, until they can understand the concept, and then we can.
Hey, just agree with me, Tulani. Come on, I'm looking for supporters. Right. Edward, listen to what Tulani and I say, right? Dane, do you also agree that we must just use namespace, right?
Yes, sir. You have a PhD, so we'll do as you say.
Ah, you made my day. Thank you very much.
Okay, it's okay. Okay.
Right, Edward. Okay, Edward, for now, just go with what I have to say. Okay, I've been doing this for a number of years. Let's just stick with what they have using namespace STD, okay? Eric, come on, Eric, faster than that. Eric, you must start typing faster. Let's put him under stress, Tulani.
Yeah, but I see I'm getting there.
Yeah, look, today.
There's another question.
Go for it. Next question. Come on.
I'm not sure how to pronounce the name, but it's the first hand.
I don't know who's the first hand over here. I'm only seeing what's on the screen. Go for it. Just unmute them and let them speak.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
My name is Duwati. I'm from Mpumalanga.
Welcome in Mpumalanga in the house. What's your question?
My question is that I can see when Puti made an error, there was a red color to indicate the error.
Yes.
So now with Eric, he has an error and it's yellow. So my question is that with these colors, does it tell you or align you where the error is and what does it mean?
Okay, okay. I gather that I'm speaking to a female over here, right? Now, you know, y'all don't tell us where the errors are, right? Same thing happens in the compiler over here. Sometimes it'll tell you in line number 8 the error is, but the errors is the line preceding it, line number 7. Okay, you got to know your code, your syntax, so that you are able to decipher where it is, okay, where the error is. Again, there's no hard and fast rules as to what color will tell you the error. Sometimes you can have one line missing, it'll give you 5 errors, 10 errors. So
Okay.
I can't make a rule as such, right? But the colors help you, that I can tell you. But like, let's say, for instance, if we have somebody like Tulani over here, Tulani will point out, hey, there's an error over there. Eric is wrote END. You're supposed, Tulani, what was he supposed to write?
You are supposed to write the return 0.
Yeah, he wrote return 0. What in line number 8? What was he supposed to write there?
Line number 8 was supposed to say "see out" and then whatever the name was. Like, hello, my name is Eric on line number 8.
And at the end of the line number 8, what are you supposed to put?
And then return 0.
L.
Yeah, he wrote that in line number 9. End of line number 8. What are you supposed to write?
And L.
Yes,
Can I
who's
answer
that?
that?
Who said that?
Oh yeah.
Right. Yeah, Eric, come on, Eric.
Semicolons.
Thank
And
you.
L,
See,
semicolon.
now let's say, for instance, Eric, don't put the semicolon, right? Eric? Eric,
Yes,
are
sir,
you
yes, I'm
there?
here.
Right, don't put the semicolon, right? We're deliberately making a mistake. Now do me a favor and build this program. Click on build.
On build.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next to the word project, in between project and debug. Ah, there we go. Right. I'm sorry, I forgot. From Mpumalanga, the student, can you see that error?
Yes, I can.
No,
But
but
look at the line number it gave it. What line number it gave it?
Line 9.
But the error is which line?
on line
8.
Yes. Can you see how the compiler thinks now, right?
Yes.
See, same thing as now. You'll tell me the error is in line number 9. Meantime, the error is in line number 8. This must have been a female programmer.
Can you also please show us how do we add you see there by line 7 it's hello world. That I can do, but
Yeah.
in the other line number 8 I can't.
Okay. All Eric did was he went to the end of line number 7. He pressed enter and he gave it a new line. Okay. Right. Eric, can you listen to what the lady has said and correct your program, please, Eric? Eric, it's like today, Eric. Eric, go to the end of line number 8.
Yeah, yes.
Dane, do you have another question, Dane?
Yes, we have one from Morget. I'm not sure, but I'm
Go
butchering the
ahead.
name, but hello,
Hello.
Morget.
No, sorry. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon to you.
How are you?
I'm excellent. How are you?
I wanted to ask in our study guide on lesson 2?
Yeah.
On integers, that exercise 19 on the what's this question? Where's my paper? On exercise 2.1, Roman figure 2. Okay. So before we insert that into our statement line, do we first simplify the negative parts, or we simplify the signs first before we input the things?
Quick answer, apply board mass rules, okay?
Okay.
Does that help you?
Yeah, it did.
You know what's
the
board mass?
square-
You know what's board mass?
Yeah, and again, exercise 2.2. I'm not sure if there's anybody among our students as well who managed to run the programs below that exercise and
Right,
did,
Eric.
and they were successful.
Okay, no problem. Eric, you mind stop sharing your screen, Eric? Eric, can I take back control? Eric, can I take back control? We all know what error is there, right, Eric?
Yeah. So you can take on.
Right. I don't want to. I mean, I know you like to have tutorials and all of that, but I like to stick to 1 hour maximum, right? Because it becomes too long. Like I said, this is not a full-time university. You got to do work before you come to class, right? Okay. So for some odd reason, I'm going right. Eric, you can write. Sorry, student. I'm just going to finish up with Eric here. Eric, build that. Let me see your program running. Then I say you, hello, Eric, over there. Quickly build and run it.
Yeah, just build it now.
Quickly build and run. I just want to answer this question. The student spoke about board mass. That's very important.
Okay, there it is. Hello world. Hello, my name is Eric.
I can't see Eric. Dane, can you see it, Dane?
No, not yet, sir.
Eric, we're waiting, Eric.
Okay, let me see.
Okay, Tulani, you think it'll work, Tulani? Tulani, you think it'll work? Okay, I think there's some issue with sharing. Can you see it on your side, Eric? Eric.
Yes.
It's working, Eric, on your side. Okay, I'm just going to take over the screen, right? Okay, so the student asked a very nice question. He asked about the study guide, right? So, student, can you ask that question again, please? Exercise 2.
2.1 and 2.2 on page 19.
Oh, you wanted page 19. Right. So, page 19, the question is, add round brackets to show the order in which the operators will be evaluated. Board mass, right? BODMAS, brackets of division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. All right, so that's what they want you to do. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, so for number Roman numeral 1, so you put the brackets over 80 and 5, 80 divided by 5, because division comes before addition. Okay?
Yes.
And then you put the brackets 70 plus over there, right? You'll do that as well. Okay? Now, this is how you test your work, right? I'm going to test it in Online GDB space, right? I'm going to make life easy for me because I don't work hard, I work smart, right? Okay, so there we go. I'm just going to show that question quickly. And so I'm not going to have... Am I a fast typist or what? What's the joke there? Come on, man, right? There's it, yeah? So I put a bracket around that, and I put a bracket around that, and I put a bracket around that, and I put a bracket around that. Right now, I run my program. Oh, let me beautify it. Let me beautify it. Click on the beautify button. Oh, there's nothing to be beautified about. There we go. And the answer is 27. Okay?
Yeah.
That's how you do it. Right? Great. Next question.
Undeceiver.
Undeceiver. Go for
Hello.
undeceiver.
Hello, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Loud and clear. Go.
Yes, I've been struggling. I wanted to ask about how do we submit on the online GDB?
Okay. That's a good question. But for now, I simply want you to log into Online GDB. All right? Andiswa?
Yes.
Okay. Online GDB is for students that are having difficulty with code blocks. And it's also to help me, like how I answered the student question now. Right? It's extra. But more important than this, Andiswa Online GDB, I want you to get code blocks running because that's what the syllabus requests.
Oh yeah, I have code blocks. It's just that I saw
Excellent.
that I have to submit the first assessment.
Okay, don't worry about submitting it if you don't have to. I just did it out of when I say I was just practicing with you guys, right? It's not urgent. Urgent right now is for you to do code blocks and for you to install or run lesson 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Next question, Dane.
So do we logging with the UNISA email address to that site?
If you want to, you can, or you can use your Gmail. Doesn't really matter. Like I said, it's a little bit of extra work. I'm an e-tutor. E means extra tuition.
Okay.
That was a joke. Oh, y'all delayed. Okay, don't worry. Next question, quickly, Dane. Come on, I gotta go shopping.
Then a question from Maria.
Maria, go, Maria. Go for Maria. Next question, Dane.
Then there's no more hands anymore, sir.
Okay, I can see a hand raised, MM.
Yeah, that's Maria.
Oh, okay. Lower hand. You know how to do that, right? You just go there, right click, and you lower it. Right. Thank you, Dane. Okay, any questions in the chat, Dane?
It's just a question. I think it's still for more gates. It was that same exercise we had. It's just the number 2 that you wanted clarification on.
No, I won't do everything. I'm only doing one. I'll do one question, right? You need to work on. He needs to work on his own as well, right? M Mogets. To those, may I please get assistance? Yes, you can, but I want you to struggle. No pain, no gain. You got to work on your own, okay? Can anyone send the study guide on the group chat? Siyabonga, you should have got that, Siyabonga. Post it on the WhatsApp group, okay? D. Dane, thanks for that. I'm receiving following. I can't see the error. Please share a link to, it's in Xander de Kock. Are you online? Can you just
Good afternoon,
unmute?
sir.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm doing well in yourself.
Hey, I'm excellent now that you're asking me a question. That means you are participating in the lesson. Go for your question.
Yes, thank you. I followed the lesson and I've watched the other students and learned a lot. But on my side, I installed code blocks.
Yeah.
But I'm
Great.
struggling with a compiler error. So it's basically just not connecting the compiler, the IOStream directory.
Okay.
So
You
I
want to
just
share
want to
your
ask,
screen
can
quickly?
someone...
You want to share your screen
Sure.
quickly?
Want to open it again?
Sure,
I just want to
sure.
ask if there's like a link, a standard link.
Yes, there is.
To where I can find it, because I'm not sure if it downloaded the incorrect version or...
Right. Tulani, are you online? Tulani, are you still online, Tulani?
Yes, I'm still here.
Right, Tulani, I can see a glaring mistake. Let's see if you can pick it up, Tulani.
Okay, he's showing the YouTube video, so I can't see the program.
Okay.
Can you see now?
I can see it now.
I haven't
Right.
looked at that now. I just pasted it from the... But the error was in my build log, so I couldn't test anything.
No problem, right? If you look at it, if I look carefully at your program, can you see you've got untitled 1.c? Tulani, what should you have had, Tulani?
Oh.
Should be CPP, sir.
Who answered that?
I think it was Dane. Thanks.
Dane. Okay, let's help the student, right? Click on file. I student DeCock. Close the project. Go to the bottom of the close project. Little lower, close file. Close it. Right. Now, student, let's create a new project, okay? Click on create a new project. Take it from the menu. Take it from the menu.
Sorry, it's a bit delayed. Are you
Okay. Don't apologize. Blame it on the network.
Must I use the menu? File, new?
Yeah. Okay, go for file, new, project.
Project, yes.
Yes. Right. Choose console application.
Okay.
And click on go. And let's wait a while. Right. Then click next. Eric, I hope you're paying attention here, Eric. Go for next. Right. Give it a project title. All right, project 1. Now, right, you select good. Give it, in fact, before
Can
you
I use the directory that I had here for UNISA?
That's fine. Go for UNISA. Click on select folder. Right. Right. Stop. Can you see it now says CBP? Before it was saying .c. Right. Maybe this will help, right? I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm just your tutor. Go for next.
Is that okay? Yes, I
That's
see
fine.
now.
That's fine.
Okay.
Go for next.
And there I have the compiler now.
Excellent. Well, stop. Eric, do you see that, Eric? Eric, do you see that? No, that's fine. Right, go click on finish.
Thank you.
Right, on the left-hand side, can you see where it says projects 1 and got source? Right, double click on that, on main.
Okay.
Stop. Now, can you see there's between the word project and debug, there's the word build. Right? And let's build this project. Let's see. Okay, go for build
Oh,
and
you're
run.
talking about this build at the top.
Yeah, that build.
Can I build?
Right, build and run. Yay!
Thank you so much.
No, you're welcome. Oh, wait a minute. It says hello world. It doesn't say hello Prinavin.
I'll change it quickly.
Yeah, quickly change it. Right, and now just build now. Now let me tell you why I did that is right now let me tell you what has happened here, right? It's still running the program that it says hello world. If you look at the bottom of your screen, student de Kock, can you see at the bottom of your screen, it's got a little icon next to the code blocks icon. I can see your screen, it's got Word.
Oh, yes.
Right, next, click on that. Right. Can you read the instructions? It says press any key to continue. On your keyboard, look for any key there.
I pressed enter, so.
No. You were supposed to find any key. You got the joke. Good.
I found it. So.
Yeah, you found the any
key. Now
okay.
that program has been ended. I see that it's terminated.
Excellent.
Okay.
Use
and now you can actually build the next.
Okay, good. Build it again.
Build and run it. Okay, great.
Thank you. Hello, Alexander de Kock. Hello.
Yes, you can call me Zander. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Sorry, what do I call you now? Because you're calling me by
Zander,
my
like
name.
Alexander.
Alexander. Okay. Thank you. Hello, Alexander, because you're saying hello, Prinavin, right? But it's cool. It's okay. Well done. Thank you very much. By the way, Alexander, you helped me to answer Eric's question and for the other student that was having issue as well. Can you see how we all learn from each other in a group like this, right? Okay, so well done.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you. Goodbye to you. Dane, next question. Quickly, I got to go shopping.
It's just when is the first assignment is another question.
Oh, I've answered that question already.
No, no new questions.
Great. Can we call it a day, Dane?
Yes, I believe so, sir.
Okay, right. The student that asked me to help her with the issue of installing code blocks, she can stay on, or is she still on?
I'm not sure. Can't remember the name now.
Yeah, me too. I also forgot that, man. Okay, let me quickly answer that question, right, for the student that said she had an issue with the code blocks. Dane, I'm sharing my screen. Are you able to see it there, Dane?
Yes, sir.
Right. So if you are having an issue to load code blocks, you go to my site, INP1501-25-Y-1E. You go to the menu on the left-hand side. You click on code blocks installation, and it'll give you a link, and it says click to access the shared Google folder. So the student that's having an issue and anybody else, I know Alexander didn't have an issue. Alexander's got version 20. Right, Alexander?
Yes, thank you, sir.
Yeah, okay, mine is an old version, 17.12, but it still works, right? So the other students, you simply click on those three little dots on the top. You click on download. I'm not going to do it because I've already installed it. It'll open up in your downloads folder. Let me go to my downloads folder. There's my downloads folder. It'll appear somewhere there. You double click on it. You accept all the little icons and the blocks, and it should work. Okay. All right, everybody. Dane, thank you very much. You helped me with the students and the queries. Hope to see you next week as well. All right, and that
No
goes to
problem, sir.
everybody else as well. All right, don't forget programming is something that you got to do it every day. You can't do it one day and say, hey, I'm lost or whatever. All right. Okay, so the last thing that I normally do is we take a class photo so that I know that you here, I'm here. And I'm so happy everybody's there, right? So quickly, I promised a class. So put your camera on, and let me close that. So we now have a class photo, and we'll share our class photo. All right. There's Tulani there. Right? Let me put my camera off. All right, and there's student Cock. Right, there we go. Are you ready for a photograph? Let me use my snipping tool. Are you ready for the photograph? Dane, hey, Dane, I can see you. Dane, why don't you keep your camera on? Tulani, well done, Tulani. Timothy, Mabaso, yay, Timothy. Who's read AI? I don't know that student. Right, are you ready for the photograph? Are you ready for the photograph? Anybody else coming online? Siabonga, well done, Siabonga. Andiswa, are you there? Come on. Andiswa, Morena, Lewazi, Bradley. Right, no more coming for the photograph. No more for photograph. Oh, one of three. Oh my goodness, there's three others. There's 3 pages of students. Okay, let me take page number 1. Right, smile page 1. All right, I got you. All right, where's my, I'm gonna save that. Okay, let's go to page 2 now. This is a hell of a lot of students I got here, man. Okay, page 1. Let me go to page 2. I gotta give my page 2 students thing too. I can't be. Page 2, I can see Victor, Kirsten Victor, yes. Al Becker, Molefi. Right. Let me go for my screenshot now. Page 2. Let's go. And oh no, I'm not in this. I'm not in page 2. Okay, so I don't need to smile. And there we go. So let me go and save that. Hey, I got an extra student there. No problem. Don't worry, my kid will be screaming just now. And let me go to page 3. Let's see page 3. Who's on page 3? Page 3, who do I have? I've got Toba Sydney. I've got Carly Lee. I got Things. I got S. Ngabambe. I got Eric. Hey, Eric. Right. Next time, Eric, you must share your screen, okay? Oh, no, I don't need to smile here. Right, let's take the photo. Class photo. Done. Right. Let's save that. And let's stop. Right. Okay. And now, if you open up your WhatsApp, which other lecture allows you to keep your WhatsApp open in class? Okay, let's do that. And all right, so make sure that we have our let me close that. Just give me a second. I'm a photographer over here. You know, I'm taking the photograph over the internet, so it's pretty intense, yeah. I don't need Online GDB. I told you about Online GDB. I'm summarizing my lesson. I told you about YouTube. I told you about the WhatsApp group that we have. I sent email to you. Please make sure that you have code blocks logged in. Read tutorial letter 101. All of you should have code blocks installed. And let's go there and archive that. And tell me as soon as you see my our class photograph there, please. Right. Right. Okay, class, let's call it a day. You should see a photograph in right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, everybody. Great. I'm calling it a day. Thank you.
Thank you,
Right?
sir.
Next
Thank
week it'll
you.
just be an hour or less, right? Today was the first lesson. That's why we did it so long. Okay.
All
Next
right.
week, the session. I want.
Thank you.
You welcome. You welcome. Right? I'm going to stop the recording and I'll post the in on screen. Okay. Anybody check their WhatsApp? Is our photograph there?
Yeah, they are.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Can we call it a day then? Lesson's over. Okay, bye everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye-bye.